Factsverse presents Creepy Photos Found in Photos That Have Not Been Photoshopped. Number 1. The Ghost Girl. This photo was taken at an industrial complex. At night, these places can be a bit creepy. This particular building is scarier than most. That could be due to the ghost of this little girl that's floating around. Someone showed up at the right moment and they were able to get a photo of the little ghost. Whether you want to believe it or not, this image was not photoshopped in any way, and it is creepy. Number 2. A ghostly photobomb. Most people have at least one family vacation photo where there's a stranger in the background. Some people are in the photo unintentionally, and some want to appear in the family photo as a joke. This photo is one of the scariest photobombs ever. If you look at the girl on the right, you can see a ghostly figure holding onto her arm. If she'd noticed the ghost when the photo was taken, there's a good chance that she would not be smiling. Number 3. Another passenger. This is a very old photo, and it's a pretty scary one. The man in the front seat has no idea that there is a ghostly figure sitting right behind him. You can clearly make out the figure in the back seat. Since this photo was taken well before Photoshop existed, you can be sure that the ghost is authentic. What could be scarier than this? Number 4. Two hosts in the woods. This photo was taken deep in the wood many, many years ago. You can clearly see two heads in the photo. However, the person who took the photo believed that they were alone in the woods. This is a frightening photo, and it makes you wonder what else is lurking around in the deep woods. Number 5. Help with his speech. The man in this photo was giving a speech. At the time, he had no idea that there was a ghostly figure behind him looking on. It looks as though the ghost was looking over his shoulder to make sure that he was giving a good speech. Whatever the reason the ghost was there, it is incredibly frightening. Number 6. Light doesn't do things like this. In this photo, you can see a ghostly figure coming down the stairs. Many skeptics believe that this was just the way that the flash interacted with the light. True believers say that is not possible. Light cannot create this type of distinct shape. The object looks like a long-haired woman, not a burst of light. Number 7. A spirit in the hallway. In this photo, you can see what looks like a ghost coming around the corner on the stairs. The figure's white eyes send chills down your spine. Skeptics believe that the boy in the photo was a child who lived in the house, and the white eyes were caused by the camera's flash. The family who lived in the house when the photo was taken, though, have no idea who this boy is or why he would be in the house in the first place. They are sure that this was a ghost who was haunting their house. Number 8. The ghost who couldn't move on. This is one of the most creepy ghosts. The ghostly figure can be seen sitting in the woods looking sad. Some people believe that this is just a woman sitting there and the picture quality is poor. The person who took this photo is sure that it was a ghost sitting there looking sad because she couldn't move on. This is a sad and scary photo. Number 9. Right after death. This is a photo of a car wreck moments after it happened. The driver was killed on impact. When the photographer took the shot, they didn't see the ghostly figure. It wasn't until after the photo was developed that the photographer noticed the ghost. It looks like the soul of the driver leaving his body moments after the accident. If this isn't scary, I don't know what is. Number 10. A presence watching over him. This is a photo of a man sitting in church praying. While saying his prayers, he had no idea that there was a ghostly figure looking over his shoulder. This photo is more comforting than it is scary. It shows that when you're in church praying, there's always someone watching over you. Number 11. A super creepy photobomb. This is a photo of what looks like policemen or military men. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary group photo. If you look at the man in the top row, you can see that he is almost translucent. This could be the ghost of a fallen hero who wanted to be in the photo. There is a very little chance that the flash caused a bright light on just one face in the entire crowd. Number 12. A figure in the forest. In this photo, you can clearly see a ghostly figure in the middle of the woods. This is something that would make most people run in the opposite direction. Either the photographer didn't see the figure until they developed the film, or they are incredibly brave and they're not afraid of ghosts. Number 13. The ghost on the banister. This is a pretty scary photo. In the shadows, you can see what looks like a ghost hanging over the banister. It looks as though it's either trying to climb the stairs or just resting its head due to the pain and loneliness associated with being unable to move on. Whatever the reason for the ghost's presence, it is very, very scary. Number 14. Standing under the chandelier. This is a very frightening photo. Under the doorway, you can see the ghostly figure of a man. Because he is a blur and partially transparent, there is no way that this is a living man. This photo is enough to send chills up your spine. Subscribe for more.